Hey, everybody. My name is Lyndon Rive. I'm the CEO of SolarCity. I'm very excited about the products we're going to be announcing today. The products you'll see is a joint collaboration between SolarCity and Tesla. I want to thank the team for really putting this together in such a short amount of time. Really appreciate their help in getting this done. But to really understand the vision, let's welcome Elon Musk. Everybody.
Hey. Yeah, no fuzzy jacket this time. So I will start off by just talking about the reason why we're doing this, which is, as you may have read, we're reaching record CO2 levels. Global warming is becoming a serious crisis, and we need to do something about that. But just like with electric cars, where electric cars originally they didn't look good, they had low range, they didn't have good performance, they were like a golf cart, and so people had a real hard time buying electric cars. And I think something similar needs to happen to solar. We really need to make solar panels as appealing as electric cars have become. And like the interesting thing is the houses you see around you are all solar houses. I don't know if you know that. Did you notice? Yeah. So we're talking in detail about each of them, but the goal is to have electric or solar roofs that look better than a normal roof, generate electricity, last longer, have better insulation, and actually have an installed cost that is less than a normal roof plus the cost of electricity. So then why would you buy anything else? So we're going to get into the details here. So obviously you saw the chart there. Probably you're familiar with that chart that came from NASA about how we're in vertical climb on CO2 levels. We need to do everything we possibly can to accelerate the transition to sustainable energy.
Save us, Elon!
So the goal of Tesla, people sometimes think of Tesla as an electric car company, but really the whole purpose of Tesla was to accelerate the advent of sustainable energy. It's not like there was a shortage of car companies in the world. There are plenty of good gasoline car companies. But they weren't good electric cars. That's really what was needed. So there are really three parts to the solution. So we go to what is the future that we want? It consists of a really appealing solar roof, then combine that with storage and with electric cars. So it's an obvious three-part solution. Yeah, three-part solution. It's really not that complicated. Now, you need battery packs because the sun does not shine at night. And the point that we're at right now is, in fact, obviously a transition. We're transitioning from day to night. It's dusk. And so what's happening is that the houses are transitioning from the roof generating power to the battery pack, the Powerwall, producing power. So during the day, you fill up the battery, and then at night, and in dusk and dawn, you use the battery. It's pretty straightforward, really. It's like not that complicated. You just need both. But if you have a great solar roof, and you have a battery pack in your house, and you have an electric car, that's something that scales worldwide. That you can solve the whole energy equation with that. So, yeah. Obviously, next slide, please. So we'd like to introduce the Powerwall 2. This is a big step above the Powerwall 1. It has twice as much energy, more than twice as much power. So it's a 14 kilowatt hour energy storage, 7 kilowatt power output. And just to put that in basic terms, you can take a 4-bedroom house and you can have you can power your fridge, the sockets, and lights for a day. And if you have solar on your house, you can power it indefinitely. Yeah. So that's just with one. And then on the utility side, we've got the Power Pack 2, which similarly doubles the energy. So it's a 10 kilowatt hour capability, 50 kilowatt power output. And this can scale to unlimited size. So it's, in fact, we've recently announced the biggest utility battery installation in the world, which is going to be with Southern California Edison. Let's go to the next slide. So we have an 80 megawatt hour battery installation that's being built right now. So, and then we announced one earlier this year, which is for a utility in Hawaii doing 52 megawatt hours. You're going to see a lot more of these announced over time. And I think it's important to make sure people appreciate that the solution is both local power generation and utility power generation. It's not one or the other. Sometimes the solar roof is positioned as a sort of a competitor to utilities, but we're actually going to need utility power to increase, and we're going to need local power generation. Because if you transition all energy to electric, that roughly triples the amount of electricity that's needed. So you need about a third for transport, about a third for heating, and about a third for what we currently use as electricity. So the future is bright for utilities and for local power generation. I would expect it to be roughly a third local power generation, roughly 2/3 utilities. So I think it's a very bright future for utilities and for rooftop.